Hello, this is the Lord Josh, and today we were able to pick up 6 packs of Obsidian Flames. Now, the issue with these Pokemon cards that we've come to realize is that other people are opening up Pokemon cards now too to like compete, which has kind of ruined the enjoyment for us, to be honest. Because we enjoyed opening Pokemon cards just because we like Pokemon and we like the art, and there's something awesome about the shininess and the artwork and stuff. But like now that it's like a bunch of these people are like opening it up to try and like compete or something, it's like completely ruined it for me in a sense. And that's really unfortunate because it's like you can just try and relax and mind your own business, but then you'll have like idiots who create rivals for you, and it's unbelievable. You know? You can just be completely oblivious and unaware of what's going on, but then suddenly you'll have a couple of rivals all around you. And it's crazy, you know? But I guess that's just how it is, you know? When you're so awesome and basically a celestial prince, I guess people want to prove that they're on the same level. But anyway, you know, I was thinking about this concept of a man, you know? What even is a man, right? And then we've come to the realization that these days, you know, there's been a lot of push to making men, and we can't figure out why. It's like, why do you want to be a man so badly? You know? Everywhere we look, you'll see the signs of the man cult everywhere. All these men, you know? And it seems that they sort of won, to be honest. It's like all the different men cults just basically won. And like this has nothing to do with like, you know, the retarded feminists who are also men, women. Like, we were thinking, right? You know, perhaps this is just a way to filter out everyone who's not a man, you know, who's been a celestial prince or like a god or whatever word you have for these awesome beings in the past and still are today. And this is why you have all these different terms like made men or scars equal men or something along these lines. Because I guess they want to filter out who's a man and who isn't. And you know, we've tried to be a man, but to be honest, we just can't. And now that's just us, you know. For you, you might be a man, but for us, it just doesn't work out, you know. The more we think about it, the more we know it's like, yo, we just aren't a man. We'll never be a man. And perhaps in the next vessel, we come back, you know, the same stuff are going to occur. A bunch of madness everywhere. And then people are going to be like, you're a man, be a man. And you're like, no, I'm not. But that's just how it is, you know. You'll see man everywhere. The word man is constantly being glazed. And we can't figure out why men are glazed. You know, there's so much glazing towards men. But anyway, you know, we are ready to open up these Pokemon packs. Let's hope we get some pulls. Unfortunately, right, now we just don't have as much fun with it because now it's like a rivalry of pack openings have started, which is so unfortunate because you just can't let an awesome divine being just relax and enjoy their Pokemon cards. You have to turn this into a rivalry or a competition. But you know, it's like when you dominate so hard, it's like people look for wins wherever they can find it. But that's just how it is, you know. Anyway, let's hope we get something good. Let's open up some of these packs and let's see what we get. We got Bunnelby, Smolov, Pidgey, Combee, Mawile, Bouffalant, Crumbobble, Solrock, Oddish. We got a nice Entei. Pretty cool. I like it. But anyway, like we were thinking, right? With how many people there are on the earth these days, we've noticed that a lot of it has to do with like mental overload, you know? It's about how much you can overload your enemy to the point that they collapse or break. And it's like the strongest minds get to rule over everyone. And now like things are especially critical, you know? Things have gotten especially bad that they're trying to overload our mind because we've overloaded so many people's minds. But like now that we know all the tricks, it's like it doesn't really work out that well, you know. But like I guess it's kind of cool that so much attention's on us, you know. It really shows that we're a main character of the earth. That so many groups and factions have to put so many resources into us. But like that's just how it is, I guess. Hondur, Combee, Diglett, Rowlet, Bellybolt, Trevenant, Electros, Magnezone, Charcoal. We got Darkrai. We got Herdier, Gimmet, Rhyme, Rockruff, Probopass, Lanoon, Skarmory, Meltan, Salandit, Palafin. Got Fungus, Pidgey, Litwick, Yungoos, Mawile, Bouffalant, Crumbobble, Trevenant, Rowlet. We got another Darkrai. Sadly, it doesn't really look like we're getting any of the super rare pulls, but we got like 3 legendaries, which is pretty cool. Got Toadscool, Masquerain, Grumshoos, Pupitar, Magnemite, Mawile, and Scizor. We got the last pack. Let's hope we get something in here. Houndour, Combee, Diglett, Rowlet, Togetic, Volcarona, Poltergeist, Lanoon. Oh, and we got Reverum EX. This is one of the rare ones actually. This is ultra rare, super powerful, secret, illustrative, Giga Chad rare. I was hoping honestly we could have gotten one of a different one, but I'm not gonna complain or anything. This is pretty nice too, you know. Pretty nice. You were able to pick up a super omega illustrative secret full art rare. Cool. We got some last pack magic here. Anyway, until next time.